Start like that, Claire. Start like that.
Look, James, we are live. This clock has run out.
Oh no!
We are live.
Am I a bit too close to the camera?
You're a little, well, if you pull back, we can see who it is.
Who is it? Oh,
It's Darren Gregory. How
so
are you?
Excited. I'm
Hi,
right.
Claire. I'm going to do the proper intro. Sue, James, Shane. We can all hear each other, can we?
Yep.
We
Yeah,
are
we're all
live.
good.
We're just going to give it a few minutes, let a few people drop in. Hope you're all good out there. Thanks for being here, folks.
Yeah, it's nice to be here.
Hi, Mark.
Technology is working.
Oh, Carol. Hello, Carol.
Yay, Carol.
YouTube is joining us as well. Yeah, so I meant to say to you guys, I might probably tell it that you can. If you see some comments there that are relating to you and I miss them, lovely to see Darren, Serena, Janet. So if people say hello and we're talking about something else, then we will give you a wave or a thumbs up. So welcome. How many is this then? This is now what, James? The fifth one we've done? I don't know.
Fourth.
But for some of you, this is your first one. So we better go around and introduce each other in a minute. But before I do that, I'm just going to plug. If you think this is impressive, you wait till a week on Friday on the 8th of May on VE Day when we do our 12-hour live marathon. We must be mad. Technology will be with us on that day as we go live with not just the people you see here, but almost everybody that's furloughed at Potters, the entire entertainment team, and some special surprises. So that's the 8th of May. Set your reminder. It's in aid of the Brian Potter Foundation, the Friends Foundation. We're going to try and raise as much money as we can over the Rainbow Festival. Thank you, Mike. .co.uk. That's the place to check it out. Set your reminders. 8th of May. We will be here from 10 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. So
It's a big one.
It's a big one. Without further ado, Sue Secker, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
And where are you today, Sue? I know you're at home, but where's home for you?
Home for me is just down the road in Galston.
So you're in Galston. Okay. And what are you in your bedroom, in your office? Where are you?
I'm upstairs in the top bedroom, yeah.
Okay. Who's in the house today then? Who are you sharing the house with?
Just George and Gary.
George and Gary. Okay, Gary's looking after George downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, so we might get a little visit though.
You may do.
Okay, and you're on a pink chair. Can I see a pink chair?
Pink chair.
Wow. Okay, Shane, do you have a pink chair?
I don't. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of the chair.
How are you, Shane? It's nice to see you.
Good. How are you, Nigel?
I'm very good. I'm rocking the cap.
Thank you. I have to.
Next to you is I'm sorry that you're next to James R. Hearn.
Thanks.
Hi, Nigel.
Hi, James.
Hi,
You're back
guys.
in that
Hope
red
you're
room
all right.
again, or either that, or you
Yeah.
climbed inside a post box.
Yes.
How are you, James?
Very well, actually. Nice to see some nice faces. Claire, Darren.
I was about to say you're underneath
James.
Sue, but I can't say that to you because the way your mind works. But Sue is so. Can you see where you are, James, in relation to everybody else?
Yeah.
So you can look up and see Sue.
Yep.
To your right is Shane. You're right. There you go. And to your left is the lovely Claire Randall. Hi, Claire.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Welcome. How are you doing?
Doing okay, thank you.
Okay. And above you is the one and only Darren Gregory. How are you, Daz?
I'm all right. I'm all
Are you
right.
at home too?
My hair's growing back after I shaved it all off.
That is growing quick.
That's why I'm
a bit short. Okay, so welcome if you're joining us. As you know, by now you should know how these work. We answer your questions. Please send them in. We are ready for those comments. They can be as personal and as private as you like. James has no boundaries, do you, James? If you've ever wanted to know what goes on in the world of entertainment, this eclectic bunch will tell you because, well, I'm going to let you all explain what you do. Sue, would you enlighten our 6 people that are watching? It's the Brady Bunch. Thank you, Sue. Would you enlighten us, Sue? What is your title and what is it you're responsible for when you're working? Obviously, you're not now.
Oh, wow. Where do I start?
Sum it up in a paragraph. Good luck.
So, entertainment and events manager, put together the whole of the guest programme that you receive when you arrive on resorts, look after the external cabarets, deal with the weddings when they're over at guests. That's about, that'll do.
Now that sums up a morning.
Yeah.
And how many years at Potters now, Sue?
full-time 19, and if I can include part-time prior to that, 21.
Crikey. And where were you before Potters? Were you ever a guest or did you just come to work? I remember you were at the airport for a while, weren't you?
Was at the airport, yeah. I was a guest at Potters since 1988.
You were a pilot?
No.
I was, yes.
Okay. So if you want to know anything about the daytime entertainments team, Sue's one of the people you should be able to ask. The other person, of course, is Claire.
Claire.
Claire, the lovely Claire. So explain to everybody, Claire, what your role was and hopefully will be again at Potters.
Okay. Okay, so I am the daytime entertainment manager at Potters, and I look after the daytime entertainment team and just make sure that all the standards are being met, and we implement lots of new activities as well. Make sure everybody's got what they need and that they're happy and safe, and we have a lovely time.
And how big is your team? What's the maximum we get to when we're during a summer season?
30, around 30.
And the average age of that 30, not ignore Johnny Laugh and Johnny Mac. And Mark Brewer. If you take them out of the equation, because that makes everybody 50, what's the average age of the summer team?
Probably average age early 20s.
Wow, that must be fun. Of course, you have no problem with Darren. Darren, how many years at Potters?
26.
Wow, and you're 31 now?
I'm 31, yeah, that's right.
Big shout out to Sue from Nikki. So 26 years. What brought you to Potters in the first place? What was it? Were you a guest? Did you apply for a particular job? What was your opening year? What did you do?
No, I actually applied. Believe it or not, I actually applied down to Hopton Holiday Village to be a children's entertainer. And it went down to about 5 or 6 of us. And the guy who was doing the interview said, "Have you heard about Potters up the road?" And I'd holidayed there for years at Hopton, never heard of Potters. And I went, "Oh, I'll go up and have a look." And I got Mark's number, rung him, and I came in April '94 to the Easter, 2 weeks of free kids breaks. Did my audition, if you like, and the rest is history, as they say.
20. Did you think when you started you'd be here 26 years later on?
I will honestly tell you, Brian Potter asked me how long I was going to stay at Potters, and I told him I'd be here 2 years, and then I'm going to go off and I'm going to go to work for Thompson's Hotels. 26 years later, I'm still there.
There must be a reason for that. And the last, oh, hang on. Does Shane know this isn't the audition slot for boy band?
Even though he'd be really good in it, Shane.
He would be good. Okay, Shane, I'm gonna let you talk. I know you've done every job possible apart from mine at Potters. You've been on tech, you've been on day ends, you've been in the theatre company, and now explain what it is you do, Shane.
And now I'm the evening entertainment manager. So I'm the one who oversees the evenings and makes sure the shows are running to time and get to work with like the duty managers, security, all sorts. And I'm also the entertainment director's PA. So I'm Nikki's like assistant. So I help her.
You are. Let's just go over that again. You're the entertainment director's PA.
Yeah.
So for 19 years, I was the entertainment director. Did I have a PA, Shane?
For a short time.
You could have told me. When was that? So basically, I think in the group of people we've got here, I don't even need to ask you, James, what you do, because everybody knows it's very little.
No, I'm a wannabe PTC member, but I'm a delusional bingo caller.
Yeah.
Delusional. Okay. So let's start with Sue. Sue, how are you dealing with isolation? Are you cracking up yet? Are you into your stride?
I'm okay. I've got obviously George, who's at school. He's only 5, so homeschooling is keeping me busy.
Okay. Helen says, what's the one thing that's driving you crazy during isolation?
Melissa.
Oh my goodness. Is anything driving you crazy, Sue?
Not being able to go out when you want to go out and to go to different places.
Yeah. Darren, apart from Melissa, apart from the lovely Mel, what is driving you crazy? What are you missing?
Oh God, everything. Certainly the fun times we have at work. You know, it's such a weird scenario to be in. But I'm occupying myself. I'm doing a lot of DIY stuff around the house and gardening. That I would not.
Are you any good?
All right. I'm not going to say
better than Mark Brewer. He's given away all of his.
Better than Mark, yeah, for sure.
Claire, what about you? What are you missing most? What's driving you crazy about this whole situation?
I think for me, it's like routine and seeing lots of people and smiley, happy people every day, and making people happy as well. Like you just sort of here, you know, with your rabbits and the dog. And it's just like,
Of course, people may not know you. How many rabbits you got? 2?
I've got 2 house bunnies, yeah.
2 house bunnies, and they are called?
Yeah. Sunny Jim and Tinkerbell.
Sunny Jim. James, you've got lots of pets. I keep forgetting that. It's about 6 dogs, is it?
6 dogs. Yes. And a parrot.
Linda Thomas, James. Could you want to do that one, James?
What?
You can't even read, can you, James? Oh.
Can you say happy birthday to me? Linda Thomas, happy birthday.
Happy
You said about
birthday.
isolation. Can I answer that? What I'm missing most? Can I
Yes.
tell you?
Yeah.
A bargain bucket.
Oh,
Come on, think about that now, guys. Zinger Tower meal, hot wings, you know, side order, sweet corn, and a nice Diet Coke to
You
wash
are
it down with.
fantastic.
Yeah, I know. That's why. I miss that, though. I miss having a little cheeky KFC.
Do you still play the snappy ruler dance? Darren, do you still do the snappy ruler dance?
no.
Used to
Show
love
us, Darren.
Darren's Magic Show. That's from Debbie McGee. Hannah Barrett, Daz is one of my favorite members of Potters. Wow. Lots of love for Darren. Roxy Yarnold just put, my favorite people. Really? How do you make that?
Roxy.
Roxy, how does that make everyone else feel that's not here? Jamie John. Darren, Jamie John's with Sue.
Jamie John.
What's your
Hi,
favorite
Jamie.
weekend? Misty Q weekend, Jamie. That's my favorite weekend. The Misty Q weekend. Shane, what's driving you nuts? What are you missing most?
Oh, what am I missing? I think I'm just missing seeing everyone. Like I'm a hugger, so I love a hug, and yeah, I think I'm just being with everyone, having a laugh. So
You're a hugger.
I'm a hugger. I love a hug.
So 1, I never had a PA, and 2, I never had a hug. You're really trying to tell me something.
I only had
You had a hug from Shane.
I've had a hug from Shane.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
I'm a hugger.
I'm a lover.
Yeah.
I'm a hugger.
Okay,
He
so
hugged me
Nigel,
once. No, he pulled me to the side once because I didn't want to go on as Willy Wonka because I couldn't get the timing right. He hugged me. He said, "You can do it," and I went out and had the best show. Thanks, Shane.
You're welcome.
never had a hug, never had a PA.
Oh, yeah.
KFC has reopened near mine for delivery. Amber, where do you live, Amber? Because Shane, James will be there. He may look like The Rock, but he hasn't got the diet of The Rock.
Is this it? Is this really KFC is open?
It is, but she lives in Glasgow. So, Sue, what's the first thing you're going to do when this is all over and you can? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do?
Probably the beach.
You love the beach.
I love the beach.
Are you trying to get the last brownie, Nigel? The last brownie. Okay, decipher that one for me. I know what a brownie is. Am I trying to get the last brownie? Yes, I'll take the last brownie. So you're going to go to the beach, Sue, because the one thing, yes, you do love to sunbathe. You love your garden. You love. Jenny Money's with us. So you're going to go to the beach on your own, or are you going to take the family? Do you want a bit of solitude?
Yeah, just to take George, and that's where he wants to go. So that's the first port of call is the beach.
Okay. Darren, I think I know what you're going to do, but because I know you miss the great outdoors, you go for your walks regularly. But what's the first thing you will do? How far will you go? What will you do when
Go back to
isolation is over?
That's the first thing I'm going to do. Hopefully, go back to work, get back to Potters and see everybody.
Well, you'll probably be out of isolation before that happens. There's going to be some point when you're going to have a little bit more freedom. What are you missing about freedom? Where's the first place you would go and soak up that kind of freedom?
For Essex, I think, go and see Mel's family, you know.
Yeah, family. So you could have said, Sue, you could have said your mother. You could have said family.
I could meet her at the beach.
All right. Claire, what are you going to do? What do you miss most? What's the first thing you're going to do when you're allowed out?
I really want to see all my friends and my family.
That won't take long, darling.
Well, my family are up in Sheffield.
They are.
I've got lots of friends.
I know you have a money season. It's James who that will take James about 4 minutes, won't it, James?
What?
To see all your friends.
I've got loads of friends, honestly. It'd probably take months. So you are my probably best friends.
Apart from a KFC, last brownie, Notting Hill at dinner. Each guest attempts to win the last brownie by telling a sob story about. I didn't know that. Is that
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I would win it. Believe me, working with James, I would win it. So KFC for you, James. What about you, Shane? What's the first thing you're going to do?
I'm going to the hair salon to get my hair and eyebrows done.
Are you going?
Yes.
Are you going to
Yeah.
before the end of this? Will you show us what's under the cap?
Yeah, I will.
Will you?
Wow.
Okay, remind me.
Now, this is what it is now. Look, that is me. This is
Oh
terrible.
my! Oh my!
You look like Vanilla Ice.
I know. Awful.
Right.
Wow! But your eyebrows are amazing.
Thank you.
That is. So keep sending your questions in. If there's anything you would like to know about, oh my goodness, any of the acts we've had at Potters, who our favourites are. I'll start with you, Sue. Out of everyone we've had, and you've dealt with many, many contracts, who's the one person, let's see the hair, Shane. Oh, done that, Olivia. Who's the one person that you would like to see on opening night at Potters out of all the acts we've had?
Come on.
A tough one. Billy Ocean.
I knew you was going to do that.
Good choice. Darren, who are you going to say?
I agree with Sue all day long. Billy Ocean.
Billy Ocean. Claire? Oh, we can't have a clean sweep. Really?
I know. That's, yeah, really. Love him.
Okay. I'm not going to come to you, James, because you're going to say you. Shane.
No, I've got one.
I'll come back. Shane.
I would say Billy Ocean, but I think Brian Connolly. I need a good laugh.
Oh, go on then, James.
Alec Jones singing all songs that people didn't understand.
James, he watches this.
I'm sorry. I mean, it was really good. It's probably different on TV.
Alec Jones was one of the best nights in the Atlas Theatre, wasn't it,
That's
Sue?
what I'm.
Shane.
That's
And
what I'm saying. You asked me the best night. I said the best night.
Okay. I believe you. So it's 3 for Billy Ocean. It's 1 for Brian Connolly. Have you seen Brian Connolly's piano bit where he sits at the piano and sings?
Yeah.
There's no business.
Like
Yeah.
show business.
No, James. That's
No.
I think we are.
opinions are his.
I think it should be a theatre company.
It should. It should be a theatre. It should be the show we never got to put up. The Brits.
Yeah,
That's
for
what it
sure.
should be.
For sure.
Okay. So
The
are
Brits
you,
is brilliant as well.
I know you're on your own social media, James, but and Claire, you're doing some. Is it Zoom you're using for quizzes?
Yeah.
And you're hosting quizzes. Have these guys taken part in one of your quizzes?
No, they haven't. It's been like friends, sort of family, and like the odd few friends. I've not made them really big.
But on the 8th, when we go live for 12 hours, you're going to do a quiz on that
with
day.
with Buzz, man.
You're doing an 80s quiz?
With Buzz, yeah.
Okay, that's because he's in his 80s.
Wicked.
Yeah. Yeah, looking forward to that.
So what are you not missing, Sue? What is it that's actually you're enjoying about being at home? Is it more family time? Is it less stress? What are you enjoying about this, if anything?
Definitely family time, because this week is the longest I've been off because I had a very short maternity leave. So yeah, definitely family time.
Yeah. And homeschooling for you involves how many hours a day?
It can vary. Averages between probably 3 to 5 hours a day.
And how old is George now? 26?
5.
5. Okay. So Darren, same question. Is there anything good about this at all in your life, apart from spending more time with Mel?
Not really. I just generally miss seeing everybody, having all the good laughs we have. You know, and it takes your mind somewhere else, Potters.
Yeah.
You know, it really does. Having all different people coming around you, people that you work with, new guests that turn up, and you meet so many interesting people. You learn new things every single day from people when you're at work. When you're at home, telly. And I don't watch telly. Melissa watches EastEnders, Hollyoaks, Emmett. Oh my God, Chelsea. The Only Way is Essex. Made in Chelsea. Cheshire Wives. What? Honestly, it's like car crash telly.
Yeah.
And that's not you. Did you see Tiger King though?
Oh, mate, I loved it. It was like Ricky Gervais wrote a surreal, reality show. These people,
the hype is real, isn't it? You have to, if you want to binge watch, I think it's 6 episodes.
But if you ain't watched it, I watched the first 2 and I thought this is rubbish, but I watched it and it's that bad. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Have you seen it, Claire?
Yes, I've watched the whole thing, yeah.
Oh, it is. Carol Baskin.
I'm looking for all this, mate.
James, is there anything at all that you are enjoying about isolation?
Pretty much like Darren, isn't it? You suddenly start watching telly that you have to watch because your girlfriend tells you to, and you try and find any point of it, or not really. No, I think I'm a people's person. We all obviously love the stage. We love our jobs, what we do. Very hard to be sort of like normal, but I do. There are some bits I do enjoy being at home as well, and with Billy, Kate, and the family. But however, I do just feel useless. Does anyone else feel like that?
No. Yeah, we all think you're useless. Shane, is there anything at all about this that you're enjoying?
I'm actually doing like a bit more keep fit classes online and going for like a run for an hour, whatever that is. And
good, Shane.
I'm also enjoying James Arhearn's shows. They do make me
you're
laugh.
the one. You're the one.
I'm the one. The only one.
Shane, thank you for your continued support.
You're welcome anytime.
Because remember, when you was on the tech crew, I said you're going a long way. Do you remember that conversation? Let's have it out in the open. What did I say to you, Shane?
Lynn says, "Are you keeping fit, or does she mean fit or fat?" I don't know.
Both.
Okay. Are you doing Zach's exercise?
Zach's exercise.
Are you following Zach?
No, didn't know he was doing one.
Oh, yeah. He does. I think is it Instagram, or does he? Yeah, I think it's an Instagram. Yeah. Yes, Claire.
Oh, look, I'll have a look.
I think Shane should do one.
Sorry, Claire. You've lost your hair, Claire.
No, I didn't know if you'd gone past me. I was going to tell you what I was enjoying.
Did I miss you out?
Yeah.
So sorry. Anyway, James,
It's all right.
what are you enjoying?
Yeah.
No, Claire, go on.
So I'm enjoying like getting just a bit of quality time. Like when we all say we want the world to stop kind of thing, and it kind of has. I mean, obviously it's been a bit too long now, but I think getting that quality time with your loved ones, and like when you've worked a lot and then all of a sudden it's away, like it's just nice to have a little rest. But and also I've cooked a little bit, which is a no.
You've done what a little bit?
Sue knows all about this. I've cooked.
You cook?
A little bit. No, I don't do cooking, but I have tried it.
Oh, you've started to cook?
Yes.
Well done.
Well, a little bit. I did some mushy potato wedges the other day.
What are mushy potato wedges?
You just put them in the microwave.
Exactly.
Really cooking, though, is it? It's
Not really, no.
No.
Does Mel cook,
No.
Darren?
No, I cook, actually.
Really?
You don't.
Yeah.
What's your speciality?
Oh, God. Do you know what I really like making? My favourite is lasagna.
Yeah.
I make a real mean lasagna.
Plenty of garlic?
Plenty of mixture of cheeses on top. I don't just put a single cheese on top. I have to have a mixture of like cheddar, red Leicester, a bit of mozzarella on the top of it. Oh, wow.
Lovely.
Wow. Sue, what are you known for in the kitchen? Don't
Probably my banana cake.
Okay.
Never had a bit.
Yeah.
Never had a bit.
Oh, hang on. Carla Louise says, what about the lovely bonding time with your sister and mom, Shane?
I love.
Are you in the bad books?
No, I think because I like to clear up and tidy up, and I think my mum's getting annoyed with me because I keep putting things away. So apologies.
No.
What is that then, Claire? What is that? What's Kim said there?
She said, I'd like to confirm that is one meal that Claire has cooked.
What mushy potato wedges?
With
Okay.
chicken, garlic chicken.
Well, we got a good meal. We got lasagna. We got banana bread. And Shane's going to clear up after us. James, you just got a bargain bucket.
Yeah, I'm not really a cook, really, to be honest, but I do like cutlery.
Yeah, plates.
Yeah, you like collecting plates.
You like the film.
You do the washing up.
Oh my goodness! Do you want to know how many people we've got watching us? Would that
Go
interest
for
you guys?
Oh,
Okay.
7.
Let me. How many?
19.
7.
Yeah.
1,000.
We're into triple figures.
How many?
We got 105 people who've got nothing to do right now other than watch this.
You're welcome.
Yes.
111 because he's got nothing to do either.
That's 105
And they
people.
all work at Potter's.
They all used to work with us, yes. Yeah, so Rachel's in Leeds. You guys are all pretty local. We did have 900 viewers, but they heard that Claire can't cook and James is bored, and they all left. 900 people tuned in and went, do I know any of these people? No.
Oh, God.
Is Mark on? Is Buzz on? Oh, it's James. No.
Oh, yeah. No, he's the one who left. We don't like him anyway.
So have you missed each other? Is there something that you haven't been able to ask each other that you would like to ask? I mean, the place is yours. Is it, Claire, do you want to know how Shane is keeping his eyebrows going or something like that? Because they are come a bit closer, Shane.
I don't know if you can see him.
Oh,
And
my
you've
God,
done
they're
these
lovely.
yourself.
Huh?
How long does that take you to do?
Today.
What, you've done them today?
I did them today. Just for this. Just for this.
Wow.
Like, Nigel, I'll teach you. It took me about 25 minutes to do this. I
How long?
25 minutes.
Wow. What do you use?
A Sharpie, I think.
Yeah.
Shame.
Sharpie. Just pop them on. Yeah.
I'd love to be you, Shane.
Ciao,
You're just like the
bellissimo.
perfect man.
Come sta? I still know some of you. Always in my heart. Miss you. I could. Oh,
You're
it's
the perfect man.
Rosanna. Rosanna, hey Rosie.
I love pizza.
Rosanna, live from Italy. Take care. Hope you're staying safe. Chris Fenn, I remember the days as a youngster when we would catch Darren dressed as a pirate chicken and throw him in the pool. Explain, Darren.
Oh my God, that seems like so long ago. Dressing up as Chase the Pirate, yeah. Do you know one of my favourite ones? No, I've got to tell you, one of my favourite ones. I got to dress up identical as me, and we had radios. One was down, he was down the end of the resort, I was down the other top, and then I would see the kids, let them see me, I'd run and hide, and then tell him to come out down the other end. So he would pop out the other end. All the kids would race down. He knew where he had to hide. He would hide. I'd come back out the top the same here. Well, 2 hours it went on for. Jackie, bless her, did her nut. It's supposed to last 15, 20 minutes. 2 hours we went on for.
And you used to get thrown in the pool at the end?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was fun.
It was great fun. Bring it back. Never. No, never. Don't. Sue, do not put that in the program.
Yeah, can we put that in?
Yeah.
I threw Buzz in a pool, nearly killed him.
Yes. No, you didn't. Ian Barnsby did.
Oh, sorry, yeah. But then I
If
jumped in on his head.
He's not watching because he still has the guilt trip from it. Ian Barnsby nearly drowned. Well,
Yeah.
I was about to say nearly drowned Busby, but that would give it away that Busby's the Phantom, and we can't let people know that, can we?
Those people
Mind
still
you,
don't know.
Out of you five, there is a Phantom amongst you, isn't there, Sue?
Oh, no.
Yeah, so you got into the outfit, didn't you?
You're the same size as the Phantom, Sue. I'm just saying.
It's great fun. I love it.
Were you
Remember Thomas Harvey, Shane, when we got him?
and Shane?
No.
What? Well, you weren't a Phantom, were you, Shane?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. And of course, we're thrilled to have Flange with us. How is Flange, James? Have you spoken to Flange recently?
No, I haven't. No, she's. I think she emigrated to Spain.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
missed that.
she's got a little bar there. It's a little drag
Okay.
queen bar there.
So Lynn asked, "Where's Jack?" Jack's going to be on the next one. Lynn, what we try and do is rotate them as much as possible. It's a shame we can only get 5 of you on, but this technology works and it's solid. We could use things like Zoom and have far more people on, but unfortunately, this software seems to be nice and solid for us. So please let us know who you would like to see. There may be some people, not Johnny Laugh, there may be some people that you would want to see, not Johnny Laugh. So if there's anybody, not Johnny Laugh, if there is anyone that you're missing apart from Johnny Laugh, please leave comments. Sue, was it you who absolutely smothered me in foam last year? Jenny Money wants to know.
Yes, Jenny, it was.
I can confirm it was Jenny.
Yeah.
Jenny, I'd never cover you in foam. But it
Kelly says, my Toby hates the Phantom. It wasn't you then, Sue.
wasn't me.
I can test to I can test. Does that mean testify, Lynn? To Shane Balls, I'm still scraping the foam off.
You're welcome.
Cheeky monkey.
Johnny Laugh is with us. He's taking his tablets. He's awake. Everybody, Johnny Laugh is here. Oh my goodness.
Johnny's his dad.
He can't hear you.
Love
He's,
Johnny Laugh.
he's deaf as a post. You have to, Johnny. We're sending you our love. Hopefully he's in a home. Hopefully you can hear this. They just slide him toast under the door. They don't even bother going in anymore. He's lost his marbles. In fact, Johnny's one of the few people who has live streamed every day. And I'm sure you've all watched them, haven't you?
Yeah.
No.
Nod. Just nod. Johnny, I mean, bless him. He is, I was going to say he's entertained, but you can't really stretch it that far. Johnny's been on every day, and on the 8th, something special might happen. We might well get Johnny to do something that he wasn't prepared to do unless it was for charity, and we may well...
Oh, Mandy, yeah.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, Mandy Harrington. Yeah.
And Johnny Mac's phone is from 1986. If we could get Johnny a new phone, then we would have had him on here by now. Unfortunately, Johnny's phone is about as old as Fred Flintstone, and you can't even have a phone call with him, let alone get him to join something like this. But we will try.
I'm trying.
Can we get Johnny Laugh's wife Sue on here to tell us how is it?
She's so much funnier than him, isn't she?
Yeah, I think she's great.
Sue's hilarious.
I want to listen to Sue's.
Why don't you get all the partners?
Relationship tester.
It is a relationship tester, yes. And for you, James, how are you getting on with Katie? Are you talking?
Well, I've got an idea. Get all the partners on here. That'd be quite a gossip, interesting thing. What it's like living with people who need people to clap at them to feel they're alive.
You just go outside the doors at 8 o'clock tonight,
Still doing it.
Yeah.
Still doing it.
Sue said yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So we'll have the partners on, and they can dish the dirt on what it's like to live with frustrated entertainers who are furloughed and at home. Okay, that's all good. Well, look, we've done really well. We've done half an hour. We haven't lost a single one of you. We can all hear each other. We don't normally have this amount of success. So, out of the people that you've the people that you haven't worked, who are you missing, Sue? Who have you missed most? And it doesn't have to be anyone here. Is there a particular person that you haven't managed to catch up with that you're wondering how they are? That's a political answer. Not really. I don't really care about anybody, to be honest.
I've actually spoken to quite a few people. I actually haven't spoken to Darren. He's one of the only people I've probably not seen or spoken to.
Well, speak to him now, Sue. He's right next to you. What do you want to ask him?
I know. It's strange, but I miss him.
See?
That's nice.
That's because she's not a very good shot. Now, Darren, on the other hand, is an excellent shot. Darren, who have you missed? Please say so.
Please say me, Darren.
I've missed everyone, but I tell you who I've missed the most is Johnny Mac, because he's just so unlucky, and I miss seeing his and listening to his lucky but funny stories. And that's true. Honestly, I've missed Johnny so much because he cheers us all up in such a long way.
Oh yeah. I was lucky. I received a video from him, and it was very long, and it was, you almost forget Johnny's character. You forget how funny he is just to hear him talk. And as he was talking he had this big jug, this big carton of sangria, and like a pint glass.
What, mate?
So, Claire, who have you missed most?
I really, really miss. I normally run very often with my friend Claire, and I literally haven't seen her. So I really do miss my friends a lot.
You could run on opposite sides of the street.
Yeah, they said don't meet up for exercise, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
So I'm being a good girl. Yeah. So I'm running on my own. So yeah, I really miss that.
And James, who are you missing most?
Easy, John Potter, because I'm thinking about myself and my career.
I've never associated the word career with you. Lucky.
It's who you know in this business. It's who you know.
Well, in case John's one of the 7 people still watching, what would you like to say to him, James?
I'd like to say, John Potter, not only are you a great man with a lovely family, you've given me the opportunity to work with some beautiful people who I call family.
It's called
Without
caring
you,
community.
I think I'll be a trolley pusher. So thank you.
It's still possible. Shane, who have you missed most?
I've actually missed Roxy, because we live together, so I really do miss Roxy.
I saw Claire this morning. Claire, she's okay. Oh, there you go.
Thanks, Carol.
Is that Carol? Okay.
Yeah, they work at Santander.
So, Sue, I've asked this a few times to people, but knowing what's happened to all of us and this global change in everything that we perceive to be normal, do you look back on the things that used to wind you up, used to annoy you? Do you look back on those now as if they're so insignificant?
Definitely.
Have you changed your whole outlook on life?
Yeah, definitely. It does really make you think. Probably, especially for the first week when George was at school and I had all the time to myself, like a lot of the guys have got now. But yeah, it does make you reevaluate and look at things totally differently.
And I know you posted that. You were quite poignant, Darren, when you sent me a video that we posted where you were saying how much that you miss the place. Has it changed your values on life, this isolation?
100%. 100%, without a doubt. I mean, I always try and weigh things up because I lost my mum, a few years ago to cancer. My dad died. So I try and weigh things up in life, but we're only human and things do wind us up. Sometimes the stupidest things wind you up. But when you're in situations like this, and I go for long walks, I get out for an hour, I try and go out a couple of times a day just to clear my head, keep myself positive. And you think about things, and then you think about how insignificant a lot of things are. And that's where I think out of this, people have become better and just not let things get to them as much, I suppose.
And Claire?
Yeah, I think we take things for granted, don't we? Like, and when it all stops, you kind of do reevaluate and realise how lucky you are, and you miss things that even annoy you. Yeah,
like
definitely.
James, I heard.
It really annoys me, but yeah. Sorry,
Shane, are you a different person, Shane, to a guy from 6 weeks ago?
I don't know. I might be, but I'm a lot more positive. I'm trying to see. I've not had a bad day yet. I've kept in touch with everyone. I miss everyone dearly, and yeah, I think it's just trying to see the positive. Like, Captain Tom, what he's been doing is incredible, and it's his birthday. So yeah, happy birthday! And it's been great.
And you are the big news for you, of course, is you've decided to put a show together at the Pavilion.
I have, yeah.
Is James involved in that?
Yeah, he was the last person to ask, and he said yes. So James is in.
He's frozen.
And Ben Lumley.
Yeah, it's going to be a great night. What's it called again? It's the Pride at the Pav?
Pride at the Pav at the Pavilion Theatre, just to raise some money for them, because again, they're losing out on money, and that fear is a big part of my life, and yeah, so I want to do something for Spirit in Heaven, so that's my job.
Oh, good luck to you. Let's hope that goes ahead. Sue, what is I'm gonna quiz you now, Sue. I'm gonna ask you, imagine the world hadn't gone crazy and today being Thursday, what would you be doing right now? What would currently be happening on resort right now?
Right now, where would we be? We'd be an adult bowls break, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
I would be frantically organising the netball weekend, which is in probably 2-3 weeks' time, maybe.
Netball
Weekend.
Which you play in?
We used to. I don't play anymore. But,
Did you not?
No.
Does Kirsty not play either?
No, unfortunately, the Potters team folded.
Okay, so how tall is Kirsty? Do you know? Operations director.
A lot taller than me.
So are you 5 foot dead, or are you a little bit over or under?
No, I'm 5 foot dead.
And she's about 6 foot.
She's got to be 6'3".
Wow. So what position does she play, and what position did you play?
Kirsty was goal shooter, obviously, and I was between wing attack and centre.
Wow, you were like the whippet in and out. Okay.
Yeah.
Darren, what would you be doing right now at just gone 3:30 on a Thursday at Potters?
Probably finishing up a quiz, getting ready to go into Hoy Bingo. Or go
I love Hoy. I miss Hoy.
Do you miss Hoy?
Yeah, I'm Hoy now.
Stuff that we do, you take for granted every day, and now you're like, oh, I should be doing. I wish I was doing that. You're not. Like, so silly.
And Claire, what would you be doing right now? 3:30 on a Thursday at work.
It's actually my regular day off, so I think I would be shopping. Like,
you'd be shopping. Do you miss shopping?
Yeah, I really, really miss shopping.
James, were you a bit of a shopper?
You said, what would I be doing on this time? Well, I worked out that the kitchen staff go home, so I'll be nicking a few more plates at this time. And I love shopping. Yeah, I love Poundland, the only shop that you feel wealthy in.
The Bengals. I think they're taking the mickey there, James, that you'd probably be actually working in an Indian restaurant somewhere in Billericay.
I know. Can I clear this up? Because I used to do some shows in Indian restaurants. They used to think, I don't know what they used to think. They used to just think that I sung for curry. I sung for curry and that. And I used to invite everyone. No one used to turn up. Not one of you's ever been to one, have you, though? Don't feel guilty.
There is a reason, James. Shane.
Yes. I just said Amy. Amy the hamster after me. Nice.
You named a hamster after Darren. Can I say hello to Dave and Andy in South? No. David. Hello. Shane.
Hello.
I can't remember what my question was. What would you be doing now on a Thursday at 3:30-ish?
I reckon not shopping.
Schedule.
Probably putting together a schedule for the new show, summer show, and probably still working on a Night of Entertainment Volume 3.
And what would be tonight's entertainment, Shane? It's a Thursday. It's Thursday night at Potters. What would it be?
It would be the new show, The Brits.
It would. And what time would you start work this evening?
I'd start about 5, I reckon.
And what would the first thing you would do at 5?
Just check.
Go and wake James up.
Make sure James is in work, yeah.
Yeah.
You make me out so bad. If I don't go back, it's all you that made me not go back. I hope you can sleep.
Yeah. No, I think I think we all agree that in the world of entertainment, there are, you know, that you're going to meet some egos. You know, you're going to meet people who are slightly left of field when it comes to reality. You know that there are going to be clowns and there are going to be Mexican dog acts and lovely people like Jamie John. You're going to meet an eclectic bunch of people, from Johnny Laff to Jeff Drayton. You know, people we've worked with. Nothing can prepare you for what it's like to work with James Ahern and Busby Allen.
No,
nothing.
Nothing at all.
I miss Raoul's dog.
Raoul.
You can have a decent conversation with Buzz, can't you?
Can you?
Have you?
Yeah, I have decent ones sometimes.
Never ever had one.
No, I mean, James. I mean, are you missing Buzz, James? I know you. Do you speak? Do you get to communicate with Buzz?
Yeah, we speak. Yeah, we speak a lot, but obviously, you know,
through lawyers.
When I'm on. When we FaceTime each other, he takes me around his house, show me pictures of his awards. It got boring, so I don't bother.
Well, you just showing pictures of your empty bargain buckets, and Sue. I know that we're not actually. Although we don't work, and although we're not allowed to work in a way that we have no venue that we can work in, are the things that you see that you're clocking, that you're going, oh, I see things so differently now. Is there more space in your head now to come up with ideas? Are you freer? Now that the world has slowed down a little bit, are you looking forward to the days when you can go back and see things in a different way? Have you been inspired with this break? Has it given you the space to think of new things that we could give our guests in the future?
Oh, it definitely gives you the space to think, because you've got basically, apart from everyday schoolwork for me, there's nothing else to think about. So, yeah, a lot of ideas in this head.
Do any of them involve Darren doing anything dangerous, like being thrown into the pool dressed as a pirate?
Yeah, I think that needs to come back.
I like that.
I'll do it.
You would do it now, though, wouldn't you? If someone said to you, we can open in a few weeks' time, but Darren has to be chased as a pirate and thrown into the pool on the wettest, coldest, horrible
tie him up there.
Tie him
up there. Yeah, tie him up.
Okay.
We will start a new thing in the program called Darren's Woodwork Class, because I've been making quite a few things out of scrap wood, and I feel like, space. I feel like I could become a carpenter. I've got a jigsaw and a drill, and I've got some sandpaper. That's all I need, and wood, and that's good. That's it.
Can we take turns whipping you with bamboo?
Not again.
So Claire, have you managed to stay in touch with any of the guests? Do you do that via, because I guess a few of you have built up good friendships with guests. Do they make contact on your own kind of social media pages?
Yeah. We a lot of people message on Messenger. It's really lovely just to keep in touch and just say thinking of you and hope you're up safe and well. It's really good.
But you're unlike James, because you are streaming is it Saturday?
Well, no, it does change.
Depending on what's on telly.
Once a week, yeah. And the thing is, I'll tell you why. Whether it's one for me or 100 or 1,000, which it'll never be, but I like one. Yeah, one. I just it's like a release, isn't it, for yourself as well, because you feel like you're being creative, you know, and if you can combine that with saying hello to guests and even shout outs that guests like, you forget how important that is to people who just love Potters. And I think sometimes I certainly have.
You're on TikTok, according to this, James. You've become his 12th follower. That's James R. Hearn. What are you doing? What are you doing on TikTok, James?
Can I just say something here, right? This TikTok and that, you know, it's fun. I think everyone should do it, whatever. But I told Mike I had thousands of followers in 2 hours, and he said there's 13. I wanted to big myself up a little bit because I got the Potters Resort. I've got their permission to do one, so I've got to be very careful. He said nothing wrong, nothing rude, nothing silly. But I've got something in the pipeline.
They've given you the login to Potter's TikTok.
Yep.
You, the most appropriate,
he's definitely
naughty member of staff we've got, have now got access to the Potter's official TikTok for you to have fun with.
Once you see the video, I won't be allowed it.
Once you've seen your video, you never erase it from your mind.
James, do you follow James at all on social media?
Who?
James. Yeah.
I try.
You've seen my live show, haven't you?
It pops up. It just turns up.
You watch it a lot.
You do it from there, that office, don't you, James?
Yeah, this office. Yeah, I do it from here. I go live once a week. I'm recording a few songs. I take part in Mark Brewer's big house party. Whatever it is, whatever I'm asked to do, I just love to do it, to be honest, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I just love being a part of something.
It is.
Because you don't feel a part of anything, do you? At the moment, I don't know about you. When you're at Potters, you feel a part of a big team. When you aren't a part of a big team anymore, even though we are social media, yeah, you just feel like, you know, there's not a lot to do, is there?
Crikey, I'm depressed now.
Oh, sorry about that.
Sorry,
I struggle with social because I'd rather see people face to face. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? This is all, I don't really do social media. This is all new to me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Because I like seeing people face to face. So maybe should get involved in it more. Maybe, I don't know.
It is. I mean, that's why things like this are great, because the software for that. Basically, what happens is we send these guys a link onto their phones, and just one click and they're in. There's no software to learn. There's nothing to download, but it does limit us to 6 people. Darren is learning woodworking. Claire is learning to cook. James is doing TikTok videos in his pants. Why are you in your pants, James?
Can I explain something here? When I was in Mark Brewer's big house party, I decided to go naked. TikTok, there are a few things that you have to be barely clothed, and I feel that I want to do that because it puts me at, you know, ease with nature and what Potters need right now. Making Potters sexy, guys.
I don't want to picture you. I think Mike told me the other day that you did something with a beer mat, and that's probably all that you were wearing. Is that true?
I had this tiny little flannel.
Well, that's all you'd need.
It was very cold in Essex.
Okay. Well, and you sent that to Tara and said, "Can you use this?" And
Yeah, I've got a few things, but they're very, again, isn't it? It's all right when you're doing it out on the normal sort of, you know, but you've got to be very careful what you do with Potters, obviously. But yeah, there's certain things, hopefully one day I'll be able to show everyone.
Reword that, please.
No, I'll be able to show the other side of me that you mustn't do.
I've got to say, in the dressing rooms when we're doing the shows, we have the time of our lives. Me, James, Johnny Mac. Oh my God! Because we are we've got such varied sense of humour, haven't we, James? And honestly, we have some of the things we say and do, we'd love to give out to the guests, but we'd never be allowed to. So incorrect, but we have some good times, we really do.
Yeah.
Again, yeah. I mean, that's the idea. I mean, you know, if Potter's ever wanted an X-rated 1 o'clock show, who knows?
Well, let's think about that, shall we?
James, I'm up for it.
See, Darren's up for it. I've got 3 of us will deliver it because we would just talk.
It was a small hanky. It was, Lynn. Yes, it was basically a stamp, I believe. Claire, where were you before you came to Potter's?
A stamp.
I was entertainment manager for Park Resort.
And were there characters there like the characters you've worked with at Potter's? Are we unique in the amount of individuals that we have who obviously are
Yeah.
medicated daily?
There were characters there, but we are blessed at Potter's to have a lot
Is
of
that how you're referring to it?
We are blessed.
We're blessed.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, maybe not James.
James and Darren, where were you before Potter's then? You've gone for the audition.
Yeah, I left school, joined an agency, and did kiddies parties, travelling all around. Sort of, I lived in King's Lynn at the time when I was
doing magic shows with the animals.
Yeah, doing kids parties and disco in pubs and in village halls for various things, weddings, discos, and then Potter came along. And that's it, my first real proper job, and I've been there ever since.
Yeah.
And Sue, can you imagine yourself working anywhere else?
No, definitely not. Not now.
Not now. You're here till we carry you out in a box, as they say.
Yeah,
They're a small box, maybe a shoe box.
yeah.
And Shane, how many years have you got in you, do you reckon? This is
I can keep going.
How many years?
This will be my 8th year this year.
8th year. So you were how old when you started?
2.
And list the jobs you've done quickly for me.
Oh God! So I did Tech Cruise, the Spotlight stage manager. I was on day end with Claire. Had a great time with her.
You were the youngest stage manager in the country.
I was, yeah.
You were 4.
I know. I've done the theatre company, cover dancer, and now
you stepped in and saved the Christmas show one year because we lost a boy.
Yeah.
Many people may not realise that you do dance.
I do. Not well.
But yes, you do dance, and you stepped in and saved the Christmas show. And I've got pictures of it, and one day I might bring them out. So you've done stage, you've done day ends. What else have you done?
I've been in the comedy team. I've covered them when they're off or they're poorly. And what else have I done?
What do you want to do next then? Entertainment director would be good, wouldn't it?
No, I'm leaving that to Nikki. She's got that one. She's enjoying that one. She did a good job. So I'll leave that to that.
Well, look, we've got about 8 minutes left, so I'm going to find out if there's anybody that you would like to give a shout out to. Sue, is there family and friends watching that you want to say a quick hi to before we disappear?
Yeah, definitely. Hi to all family, friends, and a big shout out to all the teachers that work at the school as well, because you guys are doing an amazing job helping us mums teach our little ones.
Indeed. And you'll be out clapping tonight at 8 o'clock?
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah, and Darren, do you want to say hi, goodbye, hello, shout out to anybody that you haven't seen for a while?
Well, definitely shout out to the NHS for sure. For anybody who's working for the NHS watching this, yeah, absolutely. God, what they deserve such a reward at the end of all this. They really do. But hi to Carol Wall, because I do miss Carol Wall. I love Carol. Hi to Lynn. Hi to Amy, who's hamster after me.
Come on, Carol.
Yeah, come on, Carol. Put a message on there.
You just got to call out.
And anybody else who's watching this who's seen me over the years, because I'm only at Potter's, and you're only you're only as good as your guests, and that's why I feel I've become one. Hopefully, not
you're entertaining people who are bringing their children, and they were the same age as their children when you first started.
Oh, absolutely. Now bringing their kids makes me feel old. But
so you're seeing adults with little children, and you're remembering them when they were that age, and you were entertaining them. Yeah,
absolutely, which makes you realise that you're getting old, Nigel.
I know, mate. I know. I'm 46 next year. Claire, Carol, there you go. Claire, who do you want to say hi to and bye to?
Can I say hello to my mum and my dad, and Kim and Claire and Sarah and Kay and my godson Matt? and all my family and friends.
And the
Miss you
rabbit,
all.
bunnies.
And my bunnies, yeah. I
Have you
don't
got-
think
let's have a look at the
Hang
bunnies.
on.
Okay, Shane.
Oh,
While we
think
get
about
bunnies,
it. Hang on.
who do you want to give a call out to, Shane?
This is all my friends and family, love you lot. And can I just also just say a huge thank you to Nikki, Nigel, Mike, and Tara for all you're doing for us.
Well, and thank you guys for volunteering as well. Oh, look, bunnies. Oh,
Hang on.
look.
Hang on.
Is that what? Oh, look. Here we go. Oh, they say that pets look like their owners, Claire.
Oh, thanks.
Same nose. Very
Sunny
cute.
Jim's in the
We're
garden.
bringing our baby next year, and I've been coming since I was 2. Hence the hamster that that Darren. There you named after a hamster because. Oh my God, Mr. Jones. Claire knew us when we were puppers. Right,
I
James.
did. So you should come on holiday.
Yeah. I know,
Right,
James.
well.
I'm going to give the last word to you because you're going to want to obviously just thank John Potter again. So the floor is yours, James.
Yeah, I just want to thank right now, obviously, not thank, but I want to say hello to my friends, family, Kate, all her family, all my brother, sister, everyone. But most of all, most important, I'd like to thank all the directors and managers in high positions that can put me further up the ladder when we go back.
Very small ladder, James. Well, look, guys, I really, I say it every week, but I really do. I really appreciate it. It's a bit daunting coming on here because obviously you have to believe that the people are out there, and we can only see each other.
It's so strange.
And
We're
it is,
used to live entertainment.
yes, and therefore just staring at each other seems like we're just having a private conversation, and yet these posts get seen by thousands and thousands of people. So thank you for volunteering to come on, and obviously, like everyone in the country, we want you guys to stay safe, and we'll all be together again when we reopen. Thank you guys, this has been amazing.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Oh, that's a quick one there from John Potter. James just came up and went, James who?
Oh God, see things like that. I don't know. See you later.
I don't know why you do it. Oh, he's gone. All of a sudden, there's more space.
Oh, and now he's gone.
Right, let's start again. We can slag him off now. So, guys, thanks so much for being here. Thank you. I have enjoyed the rest of your day. Johnny Laugh, well done, guys. Oh, I don't know if Johnny's ever sent you a message, but his typing is terrible. That was my retyping it. Lynn, we will always be there. Yes, thank you, Lynn. Lovely to see you. Lynn's 101st was, oh my goodness, you never got to do it, did you yet? Susan Guy, well done, guys. Stay safe. Indeed. Stay safe, everyone. Guests, thank you so much for your thanks.
Oh God.
I feel better
joining
now.
us.
I was emotional and it's gone.
Until the next one, we'll have you guys back on again. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks everybody for watching. Share it with your friends and give us some likes and leave the comments. We read them all. Honestly, Tara goes through every one of them. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Bye.